The September 11th attacks have impacted society for nearly 8 years now. But are we doing enough to remember that event? Eyewitness News reporter Stephen Pope speaks with a rescue worker who was actually at the Pentagon when it all happened.
You know, one of the reasons why I joined the military is actually my grandfather. He had stormed the beaches of Normandy. You know, I grew up hearing about that, and I remember when he would get upset because people kind of started to forget about it and forget what it meant. And for me, I kind of see that happening a lot with September 11th. When it first happened, everyone, you know, the whole country kind of united. They did all these things, very patriotic. And then over the last couple years, it's almost become, oh yeah, it was that thing that happened.
So for the first time, Harry Alexander is telling his story.
These people, you know, I heard their last moments of their life. You know, I heard them screaming. I wound up finding their bodies in the rubble. And I guess, you know, if nothing else, I would just hope that the families of who lost people know that we did what we could. You know, because there's a big part of me that always feels, you know, if only I could have stayed a little longer, if only I could have been a little faster.
The VA is encouraging anyone involved in the September 11th attacks to talk about it, especially if they haven't before now.
We found a near double door. Somewhere we just kind of kicked it. There was just this black hallway, just black. You could kind of see the fire alarms up in the top, kind of blinking. You would see this kind of bright white light through the haze, but nothing really to see what was going on. And we go in this hallway, and it's just can't see, can hardly breathe. It's a bunch of people screaming, and we're just reaching through the smoke, grabbing whoever we can. I mean, we're grabbing people by their hair or by their belts, whatever, and just pulling them behind us to try to get them the door behind us.
For his courage on that fateful day, Harry was given an award of recognition by the military. During his search and rescue, he passed out from kidney failure because of the smoke, collapsing building, and flooded hallways. But one thing Harry wanted to make clear.
It doesn't matter if you're actually in the building that's on fire pulling people out, or if you're just somewhere on the scene trying to help. I mean, everyone can play a part.
Did you hear that? Everyone can play a part. And according to Harry, your part is simply remembering.
September 11th, I mean, out east, it was a real event. I mean, it impacted people's lives. I mean, they could see it. I mean, people were afraid of it. And I've noticed that when I've come out west, there's been a few times where I've started to talk about it, and people just kind of said, oh yeah, we all felt like we were there that day. And I had said, no, I was physically there. Because I've noticed that, you know, moving cross country, there is kind of this disconnection out here.
Remembering 9/11, I'm Stephen Pope, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.